Hi everyone, and welcome to TW. Oh shit! My mistake. All right. Do this again. All right. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Collision or Hit. I, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, and Elijah Burke here. And today on Collision or Hit, we have a good show here today on Collision or Hit. Tony Schiavone says, as you know, I'm now the lead play-by-play caller for not only Friday Night SmackDown, but now Collision or Hit now. But I also work on Dynamite or Might or Rampage or Ramfru. That's right, Michael Cole says. We're going to have a good match, a good show here today. Hopefully have a good fight or a good match here today, Michael Cole says. Well, I can tell you one thing, Tony and Michael. You know, it's great to know that we're going to see something great here today. We don't know what we have going, but hopefully it will be something good. But I can tell you, you're not going to like who's going to be coming out now. You know, Elijah Burke says, oh, don't tell me. Oh, it's Austin Theory, Tony Schiavone says. I should have known. You know, the only one who I think would know Austin Theory was going to be coming on this show today would be God Almighty and God Almighty and Jesus the Freer. That's probably the only two that would know that Austin Theory was going to be here today, Tony Schiavone says. You got that right. You got that right, Tony Schiavone. And Austin Theory has been making sundriest foes during his whole time of being in the toy wrestling gathering. He is making foes left and right. He doesn't seem to care who he angers, who he irks, who he slights, you know, who he shames, who he guilts, or who he scaves, Michael Cole says. When you're a overstar or a wrestler or a fighter like Austin Theory is, you don't give a shit about those things at all, Elijah Burke says. I mean, look at me. I didn't care when I was in OVW. I didn't care I was in WWE, and I didn't care I was in TNAW, you know. And if I would have cared more, I would have become more than just a former OVW heavyweight fighter. Well, we do know Tony Schiavone said you were the overseer for Sylvester Jokai during his short run in WWE. You were the leader of the New Breed, at least the Vince McMahon offshoot of the New Breed, Tony Schiavone says. Well, Michael Cole said, we all know you are a former OVW heavyweight fighter, but I don't know if you've done as much as Austin Theory has done. Alright, Austin Theory goes. It seems to me that everyone out there is always irked, always angry about how great I am. They're like, Austin Theory, did you work hard or was it a God-given gift? Well, God gave me the gift. He gave me the skill. He gave me the craft. And I just ran with it, Austin Theory says. I mean, I'm a former two-time WE41 Reichs fighter. I'm a former TWF light heavyweight fighter. I'm a former Gald in the Box, former Gald in the Boundary winner. And when you're as good as me, you don't have to show any love or any onlook or any caring for onlook or love or kindness to anyone else. So that's why here today I'm going to truly ask for, you know, Toadstool, Daisy, Peach, whatever she wants to call herself, you know, to come out here because I got something I want to say. Oh, Are we starting this again, Austin Theory? You know, I am a three-time TWF light heavyweight fighter. So we're starting this shit again. Yeah, we're starting this shit again. You think you're so cool, Peach or Daisy or Toast or whatever you want to call yourself, but you're not. And I know today I will become the two-time TWF light heavyweight fighter. And at the end of the day, I will be, you know, the cool one. Austin Theory, there's nothing cool about you. You know, nothing cool about someone who doesn't show kindness, love, or onlook to anyone else. Nothing cool about someone who goes around guilting and shaming, slighting and scathing. You know, goes around irking and angering everyone. You know, and yes, you're right. That skill, that craft, that gift, yeah, that was given to you by God to do good with. And what did you do with that gift, skill, or craft? Became a bully, a creep, a heel. But I'm going to tell you what, Austin Theory. I'll give you your thanks. Because yeah, you somehow did some things that no one thought you could do. You came to WWE. You were first on NXT. Then on Raw. NXT again. Raw again. SmackDown again. And yes, you did become the two-time WWE 4-1 Rights fighter. You did become the Golden Boundary winner. But at the end of the day, I don't really think that that was really out of luck. And yes, you may have beaten John Cena at this year's Wrestle Madness. Yes, you may have been in the ring with well-known wrestlers. Yes, you may have said that you got to have your match with John Cena, which you won. You had your one-off with The Rock. But at the end of the day, it's not like you are that great at anything. Oh, well, unlike Bowser Koopa or Donkey Kong or any of those other foes you had in the past, Peach, Daisy, Toast, or whatever you want to call yourself, I'm nothing like those foes. So, I know I can win and take back my TWF light heavyweight winnings. And I know at the end of the day, most folks don't give a shit about that winning, but I do. Well, here's the fight lore in the ring now, Tony Schiavone says. And we can get this match going between Daisy or Peach or Toastal or whatever you want to call yourself and Austin Theory. This match is for the TWF light heavyweight winnings. First, he is Austin Theory, or The Belief. And she is the TWF light heavy. She is the TWF light heavyweight fighter, Eldeling Peach. Well, the first thing I want to ask Elijah Burke says, what is her true name? Is it Peach, or is it Daisy, or it's Toastal? Elijah Burke says, I think her true name will be Peach if you're going by Nintendo, Tony Schiavone says. Toastal if you're going by Deke, Michael Cole says. Or Daisy if you're going by Disney for the 9 between 93 YL film. And no, right now Austin Theory is going after Peach and not caring which one of the 3 names you go by. You know? And Peach right now in a bind. And a body slam, more like a weird suplex. If that's even the English word, Tony Schiavone says, I don't know. Well, some kind of borrowed word, I would believe, Michael Cole says. And right now, Austin Theory thinks going to win back the TWF light heavyweight winnings again. And Peach or Toast or Daisy or whatever you want to call him, Michael Cole said, just got the upper hand on him. Hey, that's out of luck. That's only out of luck, Elijah Burke says. She can't keep it up. And she does. And just suplexed him back in the ring, Tony Schiavone said. No way she can keep this up. No way she can keep the upper hand on him, Elijah Burke says. Austin Theory is a great wrestler. Yeah. Oh! And down goes Peach again. Drop kicked by Austin Theory, Tony Schiavone says. Well, Michael Cole says, don't forget, Peach came from the Salvation, came from the helping fighting arm, Give and Frith method. You know, that's where we got her from, Michael Cole says. Oh yeah, Elijah Burke says, that's gotta be cool. Well, watch Austin, that's gonna be cool. Watch Austin Theory take this thrift shop doll and give her the A downtown. Oh! What's that all about? Elijah Burke says, Austin Theory, he should be the one winning. Peach be the one losing. Peach down on Austin Theory. Tony Schiavone says. Is Peach going to get the 1-2-3? Michael Cole says. We'll see, Elijah Burke says. But I wouldn't hope on it. Elijah Burke says. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. And still the TWF light heavyweight fighter, Peach. Elderling Peach. Well, Michael Cole said it seems that Austin Theory came in talking about how he was going to be the winner, the new TWF light heavyweight fighter, and it didn't happen, Tony Schiavone says. Yeah, you're right, Michael Cole said. Austin Theory did a lot of talking. He kept making oaths that he wasn't going to keep, gave his word, which didn't really mean nothing. Hey, I'll tell you what, Tony and Michael, right now, Elijah Burke says, Elderling Peach, Elderling Toastal, Elderling Daisy, whatever you want to call her, she got lucky. She only got lucky. But everyone lucks run out. And sooner or later, Austin Theory will be the TWF light heavyweight fighter again. Well, speaking about that, Joey Styles is going to be talking with Austin Theory. Alright, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, I'm going to be talking with Elderling Peach here today on Collision or Hit. Austin Theory here today, my mistake. Yeah, you thought you would have gotten off lucky if you had to go talk with Elderling Peach or Daisy or Toastal. Well, Austin Theory, you came in today saying you were going to become the two-time TWF light heavyweight fighter, and sadly it didn't happen. Oh, Peach, Daisy, Toastal, whatever you want to call her, she got lucky. That's all. Everyone's luck runs out, and sooner or later, Joey Styles, I will become the two-time TWF light heavyweight fighter. Peach, Daisy, Toastal, she's only living on borrowed time. That's what it is. And sooner or later, you'll see me as a new TWF light heavyweight fighter. Well, you can keep dreaming all you want. You can keep on saying it all you want. You got that right. You got that freedom. But anyway, it hasn't happened. Running your mouth off is one thing. When it came to the wrestling, came to the fighting, it didn't quite work. What do you know, Tony Schiavone? My mistake. What do you know, Joey Styles? You never wrestled a day in your life. And don't say the one time Jerry Lawler knocked you out of your seat on Raw, or knocked you down, or slapped you on One Night Stand 2, and you getting in there getting over Jerry Lawler, and you think you wrestled. I did that since Taz couldn't really wrestle very well anymore, so to help him out in his last match in WWE with Jerry Lawler. I never said that I wrestled. Well, anyway, Austin Theory says, you like to say, oh my God! Well, guess what? Sooner or later you'll be seeing that when I become the TWF light heavyweight fighter. Well, that's my talk with Austin Theory. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Michael Cole. Thank you, Joey Styles, for talking with Austin Theory here today on Collision or Hit. And that's all the time we got here for Collision or Hit. I, Tony Schiavone, Michael Cole, Elijah Burke. We hope you like Collision or Hit, and we'll see you tomorrow for Monday Night Raw or Lone Day Night Raw.